Hello friend, welcome back. In this video, I will discuss about the Laravel model. How can create the Laravel model and how can work with it. So in this video, I will show you that things with a live example. In Laravel, model naming conversation is the singular and database naming conversation is the plural. That means if you create one of the model as a user, then your database will be that users. Okay. So how the things exactly work, I will show you. So for now, I want to create one of the model. For doing this, I have to go to our root directory. That means our project root directory. And here I have to define that CMD. And on particular disposition, first of all, there is a PHP and then the Artisan and then make the model. Okay, make the model. And then you have to define your database table. For educational purpose, I already created one of the table. Like that is our database. I already created one of the table as an employee. So right now I want to create one of the model for the employee. Okay, so here I want to create one of the model for the employee, like as the employee. Okay, I just defined that employee. And as I already told you, when you create one of the naming conversation in the model, that is the employee, then your database name should be the employees. Okay, so you have to change it. For now, I just create one of the model as an employee and now click on the enter. And now here you can see there is a model created successfully. So now we have to update our this field name. So as I told you, that is the naming conversation will be the plural for the reasons. Yeah, I have to actually change it. So go to the privilege, operation, and into the operation here I just define as a plural. I just added the s. Okay, now I just click on the go. So now if you go to the our database, so now there is actually a plural. And when you create the model, where exactly you find it, like if you go to the controller, that means there is a apps and then there is a HTTP. Okay, and into the HTTP here you can see we created one of the models. So that is actually the model you find out on particular disposition, that is the providers. And into the providers folder, that is a employee.php. So that is actually our model. So now I want to access that model. So first of all, here I want to create one of the route. And here I want to create one of the routes for our model. So I just defining it. I just put that URL as a model. Okay. And now in our DB controller, so here I want to create one of the method as a model. So that is a method I have to create in our this DB controller area. That means here I want to create it. Okay, like here first of all I just defining as a public and then function and then model. And here I have to create that method. And into this position, first of all, I want to get all the demo data, like all the data from our this table, that is the employees table. So I already created one of the model as an employee. Okay, like here I already created one of the model as an employee. Right now I can actually access it with this. Like first of all, I just take one of the variable as a result. Okay, I just define the result. And now here I have to define our this model name. That means the employee. Okay, so with this employee model here, I want to access all the methods all. Like here I want to get all the data from this table. So here I just defining the all. And now also we have to actually use this employee on particular disposition. So we have to use that in our this area, that means on particular disposition. So better I just defining as use. Okay, and then I have to define that as a app. Okay, and to the app then slash and then our our model name. So I just copy it and here I just defining that model name on particular disposition. Okay, I hope you can well understand about it. So I already created one of the model in our providers, that is employee.php. First of all, here you have to load your model on particular this page, and into this position I just access now that our model. And now here I want to print it. So for printing it, I just defining the dd function on particular disposition. I have to actually pass that variable. So here I just passed it. So now if you click on the save all, I just click on the save all, and now here that is our route. So that is actually model. So now I want to access it. So now let's check this out, it's work or not. Now click on the enter. Yes, you can see he get all the data. So you can all the data. So this data is actually on the original positions. Like here, if you go to this position, like you can see that is all the data. So now they have the three data. For the reasons is now display the three data. Like here there is actually our three data. So there is a one, and then there is another one into the original. So here you get that data. There is a two, and also there is another one. If you go to the original, there is a three. So all the data you can also do that work with using the model. Okay, so we have to actually do that work with this model. So now I hope you can well understand about it. I created one of the models as an employee. So when you created the one of the model as an employee, then your database naming conversation will be the plural. For the reasons here, I updated our database table as a employees, and into this particular position I want to access one of the methods, so that is actually the model method. So here, before I actually connected with the database, now you can see I just defining that with our model name, and with this model name I just want to access all the data from our database. Okay, and here first of all we have to do, we have to actually also include our model into this space, which controller you are using right now. So right now first of all I just include it, and here now I just access it. So I hope you can well understand about it, how you can create the model. So here you have to write down the PHP Artisan make model and your model name, what the model you want to actually create. So hope it's very much clear to you. So that's all about the basic things as I told you. So in our next video, I will start a new session and we will start step by step to create our total project. So thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.